Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Travis here. Wanted to do a little bit of a tobacco review for you today. And then I also have kind of a mixed match of videos that I've tried to do over the past couple of weeks, and things always happen that mess things up, that either battery runs out in the middle or I mess something up and decide not to upload the video. I've decided to just kind of splice some of those things together to show you. So I'll put those at the end of the video, but first I wanted to talk a little bit about the tobacco I'm smoking today. In my, this is just my giant special export made in London, Rhodesian or Bulldog, I guess is probably what it is. And in it, I'm smoking Poul Winslow Harlekin. Now this is a tin of pipe tobacco that's, I don't know if it's impossible to get, but it's difficult to get here in the States. I think it's only available in Europe and Asia and things like that. I was gifted this through my Secret Santa with Harvey, and I wanted to do a little bit of a review on it now that I've had a few bowls of it. It's a really nice aromatic. It's not sticky or goopy at all, which is really nice. Has a nice flavor to it. Let me read you the tobacco reviews description of it. It says it is a brown and black Cavendish and Burley combined with various degrees of Virginia, sun yellow to dark, finished with sweet and fruity flavors such as vanilla, coconut, and limes for a smooth smoking experience. Now, if you want an obnoxious tobacco review, not that mine's going to be great, go read the tobacco review at tobaccoreviews.com. It is extensive and absurd and barely has anything to do with the tobacco. But it might be an enjoyable read. Anyway, my thoughts on this. Well, it definitely smokes well. No problems with that. It smokes relatively dry in every pipe that I've had it in. Very dry for an aromatic. I've smoked it in a church warden. I smoked it in this pipe now. This is the first time in this pipe, and I've smoked in a variation of pipes. Nothing specific for it. And it does fine in each. Now, as far as the smells and the tastes and everything, it has that quintessential aromatic sweet taste, but on top of that, I definitely can smell and taste kind of this coconut flavor. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like a... I know this is kind of absurd because, let's face it, tobacco never actually smells like any kind of food that you can, or it doesn't, not when you're smoking it anyway, but the closest thing I can compare it to is kind of like a pina colada taste and a toasted marshmallow. That'd be about the best thing I can compare it to. I think that would be pretty fair. I don't know about the lime. If before I read that there was lime in it, I never would have guessed that. The coconut pina colada, like, you can tell when you smell the tobacco and when you're smoking it. But the lime, I could say, sure, I can taste the lime, but I wouldn't have said that if I wouldn't have read that. So, not so much the lime. But the pina colada type of coconutty taste is pretty nice in here. This is probably one of the few aromatics that I could say that I can taste similar things when I'm smoking it as to what it smells like in the tin. So, kudos to Winslow for creating a tobacco that does that. And I certainly would recommend it to people who are aromatic smokers. If you're not an aromatic smoker, you might enjoy it, but once or twice, but it's not going to be something that you're going to be craving for. I don't think it's anything that you're going to fall in love with. But anyway, it forms a nice gray ash. Hopefully you can see that. Pretty white for an aromatic, so that's nice too. So anyway, that's about it. I know I have other updates in life that I could talk about, but I won't right now. I'll keep this as short as it's been. and I'll splice in a few other things. I know it'll involve my puppies some, and kind of talking about old pipe pops. So, until next time, see you guys later. Hey everybody, just wanted to show you what it looked like after our dogs got so stressed out. One of them exploded, and so this is what it looks like on the floor now. One of them still left, but of course see now that the other one exploded all over the floor. All over our basement. Oh, no, there she is. This is just what it looks like after my wife and I have spent the last hour grooming our dogs. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just out enjoying a smoke tonight. Sorry, I'm going to try to do this whole thing with the pipe in my mouth. I got my puppies with me, and they are very interested in whatever is around here. So they're pulling a little bit. But thought I'd get a chance to enjoy a night out with the dogs and have a pipe, and was thinking about the tobacco I'm smoking in my Savinelli Tundra 628 shape, I believe. But anyway, I'm smoking Peterson's University Flake, and it is the only tobacco I have that I would classify as the tobacco that I love the taste of. I love the smell of, both out of the tin and as it's smoking out of my pipe. But the smoke just tears my throat up. And I've had plenty of tobaccos before where it's like, oh yeah, this tastes awful, and it's tearing my throat up, no problem, I throw that away. But this is the first time that this is going to happen, or the only tobacco I've come across so far. And it's not like I've smoked hundreds of tobaccos, but I have smoked a few. So, good gosh, pups. They're all tangled up together and leashes wrapped around legs and all kinds of stuff. Here, I'll give you a shot of them. Falcor. Hey, boy. Falcor. Hey, boy. Hey. How you doing, boy? Falcor. And there's Aurora with her leg all up in the leash. If you're wondering what the little light is on their neck, I got these little finger lights at the Fisherman's Sports Show. You wear them around your, you wrap them around your knuckles with Velcro so you can see what you're doing night fishing. And they work awesome as little headlights for the dogs. Get a shot of that. Oh, no, she's pretty interested. Yeah, right there. They work awesome, so that's what they're used for. I feel awful it's taken this long for me to make this video. But I'd like to pass out my condolences to old pipe pops. It was a shame. It just kind of hit me kind of hard when I heard that happened. For those of you who don't know, I lost my mom to cancer. Well, it's been about 1.5 years ago now. But that's been pretty tough. And then, even though I just conversed with old pipe pops through comments on videos, so not a lot, but enough that felt somewhat connected to him. And then when we started hearing about his battle with cancer, that I always hate to hear that kind of thing, and then now to hear that he's passed on from that, it's just really sad. But just keeping his family and friends in my prayers.